Hey, it's Soleil, and this is episode 99 of the Orange Pill Investor. And the Bitcoin halving is coming up tomorrow, the next day. So I'm going to talk a little Bitcoin, but it's not going to be maybe the normal Bitcoin talk. It's not going to be number go up or supplies capped at 21 million or fair valuation and cycles and any of that. It's going to be a little bit weird, maybe new agey. And there's a channel called Truthstream Media, and on X they're Truthstream News, I believe. And they're definitely worth a follow. They have one of the more unique perspectives that I've ever seen. I watch a ton of their videos on YouTube, and she's going to quote something from her most recent video. Check this out.
Intelligence, and this lady, Dr. Candace Pert, she wrote a book called Molecules of Emotion. I'm just going to quote a couple lines from her. She says, "We're not just little hunks of meat. We're vibrating like a tuning fork. We send out a vibration to other people. And I know some people, like I said, don't."
All right, so keep that in mind. We're vibrating like a tuning fork, and we send those vibrations out to other people.
Tesla gave a very famous quote. He said, if you want to understand the universe, think in terms of energy, vibration, and frequency. And it gets you thinking about what is the universe. And of course, the universe is just all energy. And then what is matter? Matter is low frequency energy. And what are we? We're vibrating from ashes to ashes, dust to dust. I can turn a tree into light. I can turn light back into a tree. If I consider the entire universe, and it's very important because we don't really think this way. Let's take the New York disco model. What if I walk?
Yeah, that's good. So he goes on to talk about energy and matter, and I've started realizing that I've listened to probably hundreds of hours of Michael Saylor, and he describes Bitcoin as just kind of operating on a different frequency, and all matter is just vibrating. And it made me realize that people with laser eyes, maxis, whatever, we are all kind of vibrating and resonating with something and each other, and it's particularly significant, I think, to me right now because of the halving. In some sense, I think the halving is overblown, but in another sense, that the supply being cut in half, I don't know if that's doing something to the frequency or the vibration, or if it has more to do with the transactions per second and all of these shitcoins talking about, oh, we got more transactions per second, when that really doesn't matter. Another thing that Saylor talks about is, we don't really want it vibrating at that kind of a frequency, because you want Bitcoin at layer one to be stable, like the bedrock under Manhattan, and then you can build on top of it. So you don't want the bedrock to be just bouncing around all over the place. And so I don't think I have any deep revelations other than when I listened to this Truthstream video and it started talking about us resonating with each other. And viewer beware on that one. She gets a little emotional towards the end, which I don't think I've ever heard before. So that caught me off guard a little bit. But I would definitely like to hear other people's thoughts on Bitcoin as digital energy and its resonance or its frequency. And is that why some people grok Bitcoin maybe and some don't? They just aren't vibrating at a frequency that that you can understand Bitcoin? And does the study more that gets thrown around, does that help? Do you start to open yourself up to that vibration? I don't know. I'm talking a bunch of weird shit out of my ass right now, but this video really struck a chord with me, and it just reminded me a lot of when Saylor talks about digital energy and its resonance and frequency. So thought I'd just throw that out there. No options talk today. No Bitcoin price predictions or any of that stuff. And I hope it's something that it's worth thinking about. All right, be good, Joe.